Hello, how are you, YouTube? It is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income. I'm here to help you go live with ease and comfort. So we're gonna talk about going live. I'm co-streaming here on YouTube and on TikTok. So I'm on both apps and I'm helping you go live. So let me know if you have any questions. I look forward to connecting with you. So drop messages in the chat. Make sure you are intentionally connecting as we were talking about all things going live with ease and confidence. So I'm currently getting my screen set up, setting up everything over here on the TikTok side. And like I said, I want to make sure I'm supporting you through your go live journey. So again, let me know if you have any questions. We're going to drop some comments in the chat. Make sure you like the live as well as comment and subscribe. We want to make sure we're subscribing last so that YouTube knows that we are engaging, we're here, we're intentional, and we're doing all the things. And I start off by telling you, if you go to my shorts and comment there and like a short of mine, as well as subscribe, if you don't subscribe real time here, that'll allow me to go to your page, comment on one of your shorts, like it, and subscribe. So we're all growing here. So we're being intentional about our strategy and our growth approach, and we want to be successful. So thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. And we're going to get started in a second, and we're going to talk about all things going live and doing it with ease and confidence. So let me know if there's any questions, friends. And we want to make sure we're connecting. So I am doing another opportunity to connect on this live stream, and you'll see people coming and going. And I want you to be intentional about how we are supporting. Okay, let's see. And then the last one. One more. And I am setting up my TikTok page. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for joining. And thank you for your patience as I am getting things going. Okay. Making sure I'm doing some things on the back end. We talked very intentionally about making sure we put the right gifts in. So, I'm not sure why the gifts are not available, but we will. Certain gifts aren't available, so you gotta click. Interesting. Thank you all, whoever is joining. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you joining. Thank you so much. We're gonna get started in a second. Appreciate you all being here. Make sure as you come in that you like the live. We're setting up the screen. I'm getting my live set up now. So thank you so much for your support. Taking a little longer this time, but if you get a chance to come in, please comment. I'm gonna get started in a second, so maybe fast forward these first 5 minutes of setup. I might put this out here and edit this video. So, but thank you for being here. Make sure that you are liking the live, and I'm going to get set up in 1 second. I appreciate you all. I'm sitting here, putting my title in. We're all set up. Okay, YouTube. Thank you again for coming to my channel. I appreciate you being here. Make sure that you, at the top, go ahead and click that like button if you're in the live stream. Also, make sure you comment and subscribe, okay? And subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you being here. I'm going to be talking about going live with ease and confidence. I don't want you to be afraid or nervous. So I'm co-streaming on TikTok so I can give you tips on the TikTok process, and we'll talk a little bit about YouTube. And then join me on Tuesday where I'm going to be talking exclusively on YouTube about my YouTube journey. So I want to make sure we're all growing, and thank you so much for being here. All right, bye-bye. No, don't leave. Hello, TikTok. It is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income. I am here. I want you to go live with ease and confidence. We're about to get started. You guys see that sticker on my face. How are you doing? I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for joining. We're going to talk about going live with ease. I don't want you to be nervous, scared, or afraid, or shy or introverted. Come on in and make sure that you are able to go live with confidence. So those of you who are coming in, I appreciate you coming in. We're going to get to chatting and talking. Thank you so much for joining. How you doing, me and Memphis? How you doing, friend? Thank you for coming back. You were at my 10 o'clock. Ashley, how are you, friend? I appreciate you joining. Fierce and the resume workshop. Thank you so much, Sassy Fierce. How you doing? Austin, thank you for joining. We're going to get started. Miss V, how you doing? You came on back. I appreciate you. You notice I'm a few minutes late. I had to set up because I talk about co-streaming on YouTube. So I need to build in maybe a few more minutes so I can co-stream effectively. But if you are watching me on YouTube, go ahead and put a comment in the chat. I know I have some friends coming in and out. Thank you so much for joining on both platforms, YouTube and TikTok. I appreciate you being here. So we are going live here. So I'm going to talk about going live with ease. That's what this topic is. Go live with ease. But I want you to be confident in your experience and your ability to go live. How you doing, Inspire? Thank you so much for joining. How you doing, eNurse Hub? I appreciate you, friend. I know your image now, so I appreciate you coming in. And as you guys come in, let me know if there's any questions. I said this particular live, how you doing, boss? I appreciate you, boss lady. I said this live, I was going to talk a little bit about TikTok Shop because I know there were some friends that wanted to know, now that you have TikTok Shop, what next? So what do you do with that? So I'm going to make that part of a goal so that we get through that today. I almost couldn't find you. I'm a little challenged. No, you're fine. I was a little late. It was me. Me, not you. I appreciate you being here, though. Thank you so much. Happy Saturday. We'll see how long we take this. I was on a little longer in the morning. Guys, I tell you all the time, I try to come on and do just 90 minutes, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours at max. And I end up going for almost 3 hours. Yeah, I don't know. I got to figure out my timing. Because I get to talking. Diamond's a girl best friend. Thank you so much for joining. Look at you. You are a high engager, friend. Come on in. We're going to talk about all things going live with ease. And let me know how your go live journey is going, friend. So as you are coming in, we're going to talk about activating the room. That's part of this. You want to make sure as you come into someone's live, and this is what you want to tell your guests as well, is how to engage. Okay. You want to make sure they understand how to engage properly, how to make sure they're commenting, they're liking the live, they're sharing the live. They are doing all the things to help maximize your live. As a live host, you want to share your live. So I just started sharing my live just now. So I'm going to share my live. If I hit the arrow below, you can share the live out, or you touch the middle of the screen, my nose, my glasses, any of that area, you can start sharing your live out to your supporters, and you can let them know you are here and that you are going live, and they can come in. So I'm sharing out my live to a lot of people so that they know it's a good time to join. I am actively engaging. And I know everybody has plans Saturday, so you don't necessarily get everybody, but you'll get a few of your supporters to come in. So I just shared out my live to a whole bunch of people. So I want to make sure they know, and I'm showing you all how to share out as well. Afraid of onions, live, love, laugh. Yes, live. Love that. How you doing, friends? Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Let me know if there's any questions. I want to make sure we stay focused. Sometimes we get people who are coming in just to disrupt, but we're going to continue to grow, y'all. And don't be afraid to block or mute anyone who is not coming in with the right intentions, okay? All right, so make sure you are coming in and you are being intentional about your support. Thank you so much, friends. And so as you're coming in, I tell people when you come into someone's live room, you want to click the daily heart me. That's a big piece of it. You want to click the daily heart me. That's where you get 45 points. So that's part of coming in saying, hello, I'm here. I'm excited about what I'm learning, and I'm a part of the team. So that's what you're doing. As a new, since I was on at 10 o'clock, if you're just joining me back, you may not be able to get the daily heart me. The daily heart me is once a day. So if you was at my 10 o'clock, then you may not be able to click it. How you doing? The emotional, how you doing, emotional weight coach? I appreciate you. I see you, friend. Welcome back. And so you may not be able to click it, but that's okay. But if you came in the morning, that's where you were able to do it. Okay. All right, friends. And thank you all who are on my YouTube channel. Make sure you like the live over there as well. I appreciate you joining. How you doing, Angela? Thank you so much for being here, friend. Got your daily heart me. And so we're going to talk through some of the things that you need to do to activate the live, and then we'll go and shift over to finally made it back. That's fine. I appreciate you being here. and you sent my first ever. Did you win, Miss Baskin? In this one, didn't you? You did, didn't you? I think you got coins last time. So you don't have a blue box yet. So we're gonna get you a blue box. That's the goal for today. Today is the blue box day for you, because we want to get you a blue box so that you are starting to get a level, because you're level 0. So we're going to get you level 1 at least, okay? So we'll talk about that so you can get your first blue box. And anybody else who does not have a blue box, and you're like, what is she talking about? Let me know. I'm happy to chat with you about it, okay? How to get that. Okay, I got you, friend. Okay, so I'll go there real quick for you right now. Thank you so much. How you doing, Candace? There's support that is free. Okay, you gotta have coins on your account for the blue box. So tap in the screen. You see I have 2.5K. That is from tapping the screen. You invite your viewers to come in and tap your screen. Okay, Candace, you reached level 5. Congratulations too. So tap in the screen. That's when you tap, tap, tap. You'll see a pink heart pop up, and then there's a line, and then that line will crawl across. Did you get censored? You might have gotten censored, Angela. I didn't see anything come in until now. The Prince, thank you for being here. I appreciate you, friend. You might have got filtered. That's what that's called. Candace, how you doing, friend? And then as that line crosses across, you'll see the heart gets fatter, and then confetti will fall on the screen when you let go. So you want to make sure you're tapping. So that's the tapping support. Sharing the live. I said there's 35 people who've shared, 35 shares that have happened. Sharing the live is another way to show support. Again, that's free support. TikTok sees the people here, the activity, the comments. How you doing, Coppercat? Peace. And so all that is part of the support that happens in the room. So as you share out the live, that supports the live. Thank you all who are joining me on YouTube. I appreciate you being here. Make sure you like the live and comment so I know you're here as well. I'm glad you finally got TikTok to respond and get rid of your imposter accounts. We're going to cheer for that. Yes, they finally responded and got rid of those accounts. How's everyone doing today? Great. Yes, they are gone bye-bye. And if they come back, they're going to go bye-bye again, because I'm going to be quick. Because you guys y'all tell me like, Dr. Lisa, was that you? messaging me. I'm like, no, it was not me. And so y'all will let me know, and I will say, okay, let me fill out the form. I appreciate you all. So tapping the screen, sharing the live, commenting, free support. That supports the room. TikTok sees you. TikTok values that support. If you click how many people are in the room now, there's a question mark in there. It tells you top viewers. It tells you how you got points. Points from liking, points for commenting, points for watching, points from gifting. You get a point for every gift. So, my friend, when you give a gift, TikTok will give you points for that. So you get a point for every gift that you give. Miss Baskin, so when you put coins on your account, you're going to click the gift box. If you click the gift box in the right corner, you can recharge in the app. How you doing, Dion? Good day, my dear. How you doing? How you doing, MJ? I see you, friend. So you can get coins and recharge in the app. There's a little bit of a processing fee. Hello, how you doing, friends? You said, did I see that? No, I just saw that. Dr. Lisa, did you see that? No. Angela, TikTok is messing with you. Yeah. No, you said, did I just get censored? That was the last comment I saw. Did not see anything else. I'm looking at the comments, as you could tell. So no, I didn't see anything, friend. Yeah, TikTok's messing with you. You're getting filtered. So see if you can write something else, but no, it's not. It's not showing. Okay, if you go to the website, back to coins, if you go to the website, www.tiktok.com/symbol coin. So www.tiktok.com/symbol coin, COIN. You log in there, you can recharge coins. Okay, that's where you can recharge coins. As you recharge coins, and that means put coins on your account essentially, you can get coins there. As you get coins, you get a little bit, you don't get that processing fee that you get in the app, but you got to have coins on your account. So I tell people, I say $20 because that's nearly 2,000 coins. I think it's over 2,000 coins from the website. But when you put coins on your account, oh, thank you for the snowflake. You can then get the daily heartbeat. Yep, to reach, you could do it on the website or you could do it in the app. So those are the two places. Here, there's a bit of a processing fee. It's not high, but it's just some less coins that you get. Website, you get a little bit more coins for your money. Okay, what is the website for coins again? www.tiktok.com. So tiktok.com /symbol, that little / symbol, coin, COIN. You said it will not. Well, it will not. It will not let you get coins. What happened? It will not let you talk. Will not. It will not. So yeah, coins there. A little bit more for your money, but Dr. Yes, I see. Dr. Lisa, you see that? How you doing, Nourish Me? Hello. Have a great weekend. Appreciate your friend. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Yeah. You're laughing at me here. Yeah. Thanks. Making notes. That's it. And so once you get coins on your account, he said, will not let you change. Let you change your name. Is that it? Your profile name? I know you wanted to change that. You gotta wait 7 days. It's too soon. Yeah, you just changed that. So it hasn't been 7 days yet. It may be 14 days. It tells you when you go look. Yes. Okay, I knew you were talking about your name. It's too soon. I know it's too soon because you just did it. I know it hasn't been 7 days unless the week has gone by that quickly. I don't think it's been 7 days. But I think it might even be 14 days. Every 14 days. It might be 2 weeks. So take a look at it. It's either 7 days or 14. That's one of the two. 1 week or 2 weeks that you can change that name. And then the username, I think, is like 30 days. So you're stuck with it for a little bit. 7 days, I think. Yeah. So thank you so much, Jilly. Vivian, good afternoon. How you doing, friend? Do you still keep subs if we change? Do we still keep subs if we change? Do we still keep subs if we change? Change what? Your account? Let me know what you meant by changing. What are you changing, Miss Baskin? I don't want to assume that I know what you're talking about because you said if you change to a different account, your subs don't follow you to that account. So that's the subscribers, Miss Baskin. Yeah. So If you change to a different account, like say your business and you go to personal, those subs don't follow you to the personal account. They stay right here on your business account. If you are a subscriber to somebody and you open up a different account, then it don't follow you there either. So no, the subscription you have is with the account that you are on and with that person. I think that's hopefully that made sense. So I'll say this: the emotional weight loss coach. She opened up another account because she had a business account and she named it to personal. She was my sub. She had subscribed to my channel on the other account. That other account has that subscription, not her new account. So I don't know if that's answering your question. Then that was from a viewer perspective. And as a live host, if I have another account with subs on this account and say for whatever reason I want to create a new Dr. Lisa account, or I'm not going to use Dr. Lisa. Maybe I create a new, different type of account. My subs don't go over to the new account with me. They won't follow me. So no, they stay with this account. Hello, just stop by through to show some love. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. And we'll see. Let's see what TikTok's talking about with the flash goal. Okay, TikTok has a flash goal. We're going to go ahead and do it. It's just 12 roses. 12 roses a person. We're going to energize the room. TikTok does this. It's a new thing. And what I am learning, I'm on this journey with you all. What I'm learning with TikTok is that this flash goal does work. So if you are a new live host and you're like, okay, should I do it? Should I not? I don't know what I'm pressing. Press it. Press it. I think it does have a little bit of a boost to the room. So I would say that. And Angela, you said, you know what I said, right? You know what I said? Yes, that's what you said. Okay. I'm loving the education. Thank you so much, Jilly. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. So I would tell you guys, yes, definitely do that. Really quickly, let me go back to my blue boxes because a lot of my people in the room are high engagers. They got high blue boxes. You guys are doing it. For the few that don't have a blue box, if you want to put a word in, like hi or new or something like that, I want you to click your photo after you put a word in, and I'm just gonna quickly explain the blue boxes. When you put words in, you'll see your name pop up in your comments. Then you can click your photo, and after you click your photo, your mini profile pops up. So Jilly, yes, hello. So click your profile of, what is that, a bulldog? Click that, and then when you go in there, you're going to click 22. So you're a high engager. So you're going to click the number 22. And then after you click the 22, it's then going to show you how many points you've gotten already. And then there's a / symbol, it's the total amount of points you need for that next level. And then underneath there is what you want to pay attention to. That's the difference. Those are the experience points, the engagement points, essentially, of how you can get to the new level. Okay? The next level, rather. And so as you are engaging in somebody's live, you are being intentional about wanting to level up. You want to grow in your level because those points get you more benefits, such as more gifts that you can give at a higher level, as well as you are engaging, TikTok sees you, sees all the engagement. And people will say, oh, I need 1,000 followers to go live. You don't. You don't need 1,000 followers. You need a blue box. Okay? How you doing, Mel? And so with the blue box, you get live access. TikTok says, okay, I see you want to engage in lives, and I like what you're doing. I'm going to give you live access. So I've seen people get live access under 100 followers just because of their engagement. How you doing, Tabitha? Do you lose your points if you forget to claim your points before you leave the lives? The daily heartbeat points, yes, you lose them. You do lose your points. So you want to make sure you are actively engaging and claiming those daily heartbeat points. Oh, I've seen the screen. Never knew what that meant. Yes, that's it. That's the engagement alive. And you are leveling up, friend. Look at you. You've been engaging out in these TikTok streets and leveling up. Is this per live? Yes, it is per live. Miss Baskin is per live. That blue box follows you. Thank you. I haven't done that in a while. Thank you. Oh, that was funny. So yeah, the blue box follows you. How are you doing? I'm doing great, Ryan. Appreciate you. Okay, thanks for your support. You're welcome, friend. Hello, how you doing, Cotton Top? Appreciate you being here. You said, oh no, what happened? You lost some points. You know what that happened to me? It sure did happen to me. I went into someone's live. I don't know if Jamie Lee, you in the room. Let me know if Jamie Lee, are you here? I went into her live and I was rushing. I don't forget that now because now that I've done it once, I never do it again. So I went into that live and I was rushing in between these. I saw her live. I was like, I'm gonna come support, and I sent some gifts and some. I got my daily heartbeat. I did all the things, and wouldn't you know it, I left, and I probably left a good 200 points, almost 200 points behind, because I did not go back. So that's a new thing. I want to say that out loud, my friends. If you get the daily heartbeat, click it. You got to go back and click it again. I tell people it's like a check in, check out, check in, check out. You want to make sure you check out before you leave. Click that heartbeat. Make sure you get your points. You said this is great. I learned so much in 2 minutes. Love it, Dr. Lisa. Thank you. You've been, like I said, you've been in these streets, so you've been learning. So I appreciate being able to contribute. Me to the left, like 300. I was rushing to you. What? Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. I appreciate you coming here though. Click my face where? So your image. So where you say click my face where, that comment, your photo that's next to your comment, your photo. Click your photo. It's going to show your mini profile. Okay. Click your name or your profile or your photo. And then it's going to show your mini profile. Thank you so much, Mrs. TT. And then with that, it will, I then say click your level 0 because you're still growing. So click your level 0. Lola, thank you so much, friend. I see you, friend. Thank you so much, all who are coming in. I see you as well. I was on earlier and you said I needed a bio. Yes. Thank you, emotional weight loss coach. I see you as well for the gifts. And me and Memphis, I appreciate you. Thank you all. I see the gifts. I'm Vanessa. Vanessa, you have a bio now. Okay, look at you. Look at you. You didn't have a bio before. Congratulations, friend. Okay. You said I did my homework. She said I need a bio. If I'm going to come in here and engage, people need to know who I am. Yes. That's why you have words in your bio. That's also how you optimize your profile. TikTok needs to know who you are too. And so they will categorize your content. And people who are looking for that type of content, who are searching, posting, engaging, and they're thinking about, okay, I want to know from this person, TikTok will push that content out to them. So your content should align with your bio. They are all connected. He said, I've learned so much in your lives just today. Thank you so much, me and Miss Memphis. How you doing, friend? I appreciate you being here. You said, I love the energy in life. So informative. Thank you so much. Dr. Lise has been so instrumental in my TikTok community learning. You know what, y'all? I need to get some kind of page where I get these reviews. Y'all give such good reviews. I need my reviews in a little outside of these TikTok lives, okay? I'm going to send a link and be like, hey, all y'all little reviews. I should start screenshotting some of this stuff. I'll be like, here's what happens in my life. She's the best. You are very informative. Thank you all. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I appreciate all the love and support. You guys are great. Hello, how you doing, Miss Camille? I appreciate you coming through. Thank you so much. I see you, friend. Thank you. Okay, so my friends who are here, this live, you let me know if you have any questions because I'm going to pivot to let me know if you have any other questions. I think I said the blue boxes. I said the daily heartbeat. Daily heartbeat, you want to do that. We got the flash goal going. If you haven't sent a rose, send a rose, and that'll satisfy TikTok. You guys notice I just talked about that flash goal. Now you notice the room had grown a little bit. So that's something you want to pay attention to. Like I said, I'm noting, note to self. TikTok likes that. TikTok takes a percentage of the engagement that happens in the room. So TikTok is like, okay, well, we're gonna put these flash goals out here just to get the room stimulated, and that's something that's being done lately. How can you find out how many coins you have? The emotional eater, if you hit the gift box in the right corner, it should be a number of what you have, or if you need to recharge, that's where you can see it. Can you do some shorts to explain? the blue box and heart me. You know what? I have. I actually did. So for both, I think. I definitely did the blue box. And I did the daily heart me. I know I did both of them. So my content, oh gosh, it may be because I've been posting daily, you all. I've been on it. But my content is probably about 10 videos in, maybe about 10 videos in, and you'll see something about the blue box in particular. The blue box has like a lot of views. The blue box is like over 2,000 views is on that particular post. So that one did well. I guess a lot of people engaged in that particular post. The heart me one, I'm trying to picture. I know I did that. I said it because I said now TikTok requires you, listen up. I said TikTok requires you now to check in and check out. I did a post on that because what I will do is take clips from here and make that content. So I did that. I'm trying to think. The blue box was first though. And so that one has 2,000 views. I think the check-in, check-out might be, I was in a yellow sweater. Go down a little bit. I talk about the daily heart me. I think I'm in there. And that may be a little sooner, maybe 8 videos in. I hope that helps. I don't know if that did or not. How do I share again? If you hit the arrow below where it says 64, or if you touch my nose, touch my glasses, anywhere in the middle of the screen, press down. It shows all your friends and followers, and you can share out the live that way. You definitely want to share out the live. That helps to boost the room, but it also supports, obviously, the live host too. Thank you, guys. We achieved our flash goal. Yay! Look at TikTok. How do you pin people in the live? You pin names. If you press the words that the person is saying, a screen pops up and it says pin comment. So that's how you do it. If you invite someone, Dr. Lisa, the TikTok expert, you're welcome. Thank you so much. I see you. Shoot, all of this stuff. It gets easier. You're going to make me do my whole overthinking. Don't let it defeat you. I got you. I'm going to do my whole spiel because I don't want you to be intimidated by this thing. This thing, it becomes one of those things where you're like, all of this stuff on here, it don't even matter. You'll figure it out real quick. It'll become so easy. You're like, I'm pinning comments. I'm doing that. Who's somebody in the room? Let me say that. A live host, somebody who's starting in their journey. Let's normalize this for people. Let them know if it gets easier. Were you somebody that was kind of intimidated by this? And then all of a sudden you're like, you know what? I know how to pin a comment. I know how to share. I know how to like. I know it gets so much easier. It just becomes like this. You're doing it. How can I get people to watch my gaming streams? I keep hearing that I need an agent. Michael, you might do need an agent. I might need an agent. I don't know gaming. I have to be honest with you. I don't want to say I know a lot about the gaming process. But I will tell you, it's not a bad idea because they can probably have you with other people that can give you tips and strategies on gaming and getting your live pushed out, your live stream about gaming. I know there's a streaming key and there's some other things you need. Thank you so much, Trade and Futures. I see your friend. So yeah, I would say definitely think about that if you do need an agent. Let me catch up on comments again. Thank you so much. I see all the little compliments. I appreciate you all. Let's see. It gets easier. Trixie, how you doing, friend? You said evening. How you doing? How many hours do I need to start going live? You know what? Because you're level 2 engagement, but your followers are 17. I'm going to say try to get towards 100, but you'll probably get live access way before that, maybe in the 60s, 50s, 60s. Because you're already engaging, but I think level 17 that would be a total new record if you got it that soon. But I think you might need closer to 100, but keep engaging, going live, and TikTok will unlock it for you. There's so much to remember. It gets easier each time you do it. It does. Honestly, it does. So let me say this. I mean, really, it's one of those things as you start the process, you pick it up along the way. You pick it up along the way. And you'll know what you need to focus on, how you talk to your community. You kind of get used to a certain rhythm of talking and sharing information. And how do you connect? When do you suggest someone gets an agent? When do I suggest? Okay, let me walk through that real quick. What I will say, good afternoon, everyone. How you doing, Real Talk? I was less than 1,000. I used to go lives and engage. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, with less than 1,000, you can do it. Yeah, you got live access, Miss Baskin. Yep, absolutely. Here's what I tell people. I'm with Gravitas Q. I would encourage you to get an agent after you've gone live. Agencies are going to come into your live and they're going to start connecting with you because they want new live hosts. That's part of the strategy to get you while you're new so they can bring you in and you stay with them and you grow with them. Okay. So I'm going to tell you if you want to get a live agency, I tell you start asking questions about different agencies. Ask people as you're going to their live, are you with an agency? Do you recommend an agency? Start taking note of those and then go to the home screen and put that agency in the search bar and see who's talking about that agency. If there's any commercials or any other ads they've done, any other live hosts that have talked about them. Um, Give me 1 second. I'm going to back up and talk about what is an agency. But let me finish my thought real quick. So see if they talked about them. And then as you are doing your research, once you decide on the agency, you have 15 days to deselect them. So it's like an out clause because you got to commit to them. And then after you make that decision, I would say, okay, now that you made that decision, you can, how you doing, friend? I see you, Mango. She's in my YouTube chat. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your friend. And making sure that you, if you're going to get with that agency or stay with them, that's good. Or if not, get out by that out clause. So let me back in. What is an agency? What is a live host agency? So an agency, they're called live host agencies. Essentially, they're part of the Creator Network program. So when you go live, there's resources and tools that have the live recordings where you could schedule your live as a live event. Live recordings are the lives, all your lives are saved. Okay, so all this content is saved for you. TikTok is very generous. You can go back and they give you clips of your live that you can post as content. You can clip up some other parts of it. So you can use what you've gotten in your live to make content. So under there is a box that says Creator Network Program. And so with the Creator Network Program, as you decide on an agency, because they'll come in and they'll send you a message or inbox to say, hey, have you heard of the Creator Network Program? We're one of the top agencies with them. They all think they're the best. So Data Diva, how you doing, friend? They all think they're the best. We're one of the top agencies. And so because of that, they'll send you a message and DM you and then tell you to sign up with them. You could do your research from that point on, or you can reach out to some other people and see what they say about their agencies. And then the agency's role is a couple things they should promote to you. First of all, they're free. You should not pay an agency. If you are paying an agency, you don't want that agency. TikTok pays the agency. Now, I'm still researching what's in it for the agency. I think I have a couple ideas. I can say from a gravitas perspective what I speculate. Thank you so much, Thrive. But TikTok pays the agencies, and you in turn are given support to be a better live host. The goal for you is to grow your community. People are going to support you. People are going to come in, and you are going to then in turn grow. You're going to grow from their support. And then as you are becoming more and more popular, you're going to grow in your diamonds. And depending on what the agency's goals are for you, that growth will essentially sustain the community. They want you to stay here and be consistent, and they want engagement to happen because TikTok, when I point to my watch, that's the goal. They want you here. They don't want you on the other places and the other platforms. They want you right here. Okay. So with that being said, as you being a live host and you're building community, your community will enjoy you and stay with you. Now, the goal of an agency, the benefit is that you're going to get the training of how to be a great live host, but you're also going to get their support if something was to happen with your channel. So say you got in a violation or you got in trouble for some reason, they're going to support you. Okay. So you would want to make sure you pick an agency that is offering some level of support and they can clearly articulate what type of support they're offering. Usually they'll mitigate when something happens if you had a violation or a banned account or something like that, or your account got banned. So those are the main things that they're offering, training and support. Now, Gravitas Q, I need that. Yes, you do. You want the training and support. I'm How much did I miss? I was not sure if you were on Eastern time. I am Digital Diva. I'm Eastern. This is my 4 p.m. Eastern. I was a few minutes late though. I started about 4:15. So I said earlier I co-stream on YouTube this time. So my YouTube channel is Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. Go over there, like the live comments, and subscribe. That's the whole goal. We're all winning. If you go to one of my shorts and put a comment in one of my shorts and like it and subscribe if you hadn't done it already. I see those notifications when people comment on my shorts or my long form content, and I see the notification, and I can then go to your page, comment on your page, like your short or your long form, and then subscribe. Okay, we're all winning. We're growing. This is our growth season. I want us all to grow. So if you do that, I will do it in return. So this is what I'm doing. I'm co-streaming. YouTube's a little different. It's more of a long form game. Hello from Seattle. How you doing, friend? So I tell people all the time, you got to be in it to win it when it comes to YouTube, but you want to grow. How you doing, Mark? Thank you so much for being here. And then I do have a moderator. She's not in here. She usually does her Saturday activities. Her name is Yes Michelle Crochets. Please follow her. She's my YouTube person that's helping me learn and train on YouTube. So I would say she's probably somebody you want to connect with. I'm not going to say probably. She is somebody you want to connect with. So you want to connect with her, and she'll help you with understanding YouTube. That's her playground. She's in these TikTok streets, but her playground really is YouTube. So she's a great person to have in your corner if you have questions. Doris, thank you so much. You look so good here too. Thank you. I appreciate it. This is good information. Got an invite from Gravitas in there and trying to understand it all. Okay, Melissa. So Gravitas. Let me talk about Gravitas. Gravitas has some really good training videos. Let me start there. I'm going to start because I'm a little bit in a little. I'm going to be honest with you all. I'm so transparent. I'm trying to be diplomatic. But here's the thing. I think I want a little bit more. I think I've gotten to the point as a new. I'm not necessarily new. Okay. I'm not saying that I'm old neither, but I'm not new. Yes, transparency. I'm not new. And their training videos for new live hosts are awesome because it does give you what you need, fundamentals and understanding of this platform. Not all the little details, because TikTok changes things here and there, but they do give you the core of what you need to know how to navigate this platform as a live streamer. We're live hosts, we're live streamers. Look at you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, the rising key. The rising key of wisdom. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. So when we talk about live host, we want to make sure that we understand how to engage our audience, and that's the goal. So here's the deal, though. Such great information. Thank you. I appreciate you, Dorian. Thank you so much. Here's the deal, though. Agencies such as Gravitas, not all of them do this. So there's a lot of agencies out there. I don't know all the different benefits for the agency. Okay. There has to be a benefit for the agency because TikTok pays them. So there's some bigger, reason why you go into this. I haven't really understood the other agency strategies. Gravitas, I think I'm beginning to realize, and this is what I tell people, they want you to battle. Battling gives them money from TikTok. They get paid, I'm assuming, primarily through the battles. So you see a lot of battle coordination that's happening. So you got all those great training videos, the self-paced videos, really great engaging videos, don't get me wrong, great training. However, now in the Discord, that's what they use. I'm not a big fan of Discord either. Maybe that's why I'm like, ugh. But they use Discord. A lot of the agencies do. And because they're using that, there's a lot of coordination, in my opinion, surrounding battling. That's what they're doing. They're pushing battling. And here's a competition surrounding battles. And here's something else that we want you to do to make sure you're battling and building community. Now, let me put a little caveat here. The battling is a stream of income, is a passive income approach here on TikTok. I'm not going to diminish battling because people do that, and it is a form of entertainment. People come on this app for all types of reasons. learning, because I call myself a learning room, education, entertainment, and being inspired. There's so many different things you can engage with. People are doing wonderful things in their lives and they're as a live host. And so, not to diminish that, but because I'm looking for something a little more, I use the word substantive because that's what I feel. Like I want something else. I want you to talk to me about, if there's something about subscriptions and learning more about subscriptions, or if there's something surrounding, hey, I keep getting these notifications about Service Plus. Let me learn a little bit more about that. What do you say, Gravitas? Nothing. Crickets. They don't have information. And they really, he said, I'm a learner room too, also. Yes. And they really annoyed me because I kept asking about how do I get rid of banned accounts? And I didn't get support from Gravitas. They told me to block them. Well, how can I block something that already blocked me? I'm blocked. And every time I send it to TikTok, they say no violation because it's my other account and it's not the same name. So yeah, it doesn't look like it's a violation, but it's still me. It's still my account. So I was like, I'm over. So I had to actually go and there was somebody here, one of my supporters. They said, Dr. Lisa, I think I know what the answer is, and they sent me the post I just did. They sent me the instructions on how to do that from somebody else who posted. And at the end of the day, I should have been able to go to my agency for that. I think I really feel like that was a missed opportunity on their part. So for that reason, I feel like, okay, maybe I can't be the first person that's dealt with the imposter accounts. And I'm not going to be the last one. So you need to figure out, what do you tell people so that you are really supporting them in multiple ways. And I would have loved, can you explain Service Plus? I really can't. I've read about it. I feel like it's a nice thing. It's just popped up in the last week or so. I feel like it's a great concept, but I'm one of those people where I want to watch and see. I just kind of look at things first before I jump all in. And so yeah, that's one of the ones I'm watching. And I know a few people, especially people who are part of my Instagram group. There's a few that have already jumped in, and so I'm looking for them to tell me what they think about it and see if they got any feedback about it. But I think it's a great concept, especially if someone has a service that they want to offer. It just seems like a right approach to making sure you're able to kind of grow your brand and you're connecting with your target audience in an intentional way and the right clients. But I would have loved to hear a little bit more from my agency about it. That's my thought about it. That's because those are their people. Yeah, that's it. He said, okay, yeah. So that's my thought. This is so informative. Thank you. I haven't signed that agreement because I'm unsure. Melissa, what I would tell you, friend, here's what I would do. So sorry, I just got here. What are we talking about? We're talking about agencies. What I would tell you is to do your research. Ask a few more people about Gravitas Q. Ask about other agencies first. If you want to do a search on the home screen for creator network programs or agencies, live host agencies, a couple different types of phrases and keywords you could put in there, and then see what pops up and see if other agencies pop up. And then maybe search those names, very specific names, and see what you get. But I like Gravitas Q, don't get me wrong. A couple people in my Instagram group, I asked that question the other day, like what other agencies are out there? And New Star, I think, is one that someone mentioned. I don't know if she was really championing them. I think she was still kind of assessing if it's going to be the right agency. Seems like possibly it might be a good agency. There's another one I think called Chosen One. That's one that's more faith-based, but that's an agency out there. Any other agencies, put them in the chat so we can see if you know of others. I'm not opposed about hearing other agencies. And if you want Gravitas Q, I can send you the referral link. I'm not saying they're not the right agency. What I will say is the training is top notch. So if you're looking for training, it's top notch. If you're looking for just coming on and just having a community room and growing and maybe thinking about battling and all that, top notch. You will get it. But like I said, I'm at a point where I'm outgrowing them, and I see battling as a monetization stream. But again, that's just not my style. I'm not going to do it all the time. I said I'll do it once a month. I actually put in the request to do it before the month is out. So I'll probably do it early next week, depending on what day they give me, because you got to put in a little request form. So it probably will be early next week. But again, it's just I want something else. And like I said, I think they soured me because they could not answer how to get rid of banned accounts. Or I'm sorry, those imposter accounts. I keep saying banned because they are banned right now because they got eliminated. But I want you all to do your research first. I think they have a partner directory. A partner directory. Tell me more. What do you mean by that? The agencies? There's an agency directory. Where is that? I would love to see that. I haven't come across that yet. Let me know so I can come and support you. Oh, I will. Thank you. I'll post about it. I'll send out an announcement once I get the date and time confirmed. So yeah, more than likely it may be like Sunday, which is tomorrow. I put Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday on the request form at 5:00 right now. So hopefully it'll be somewhere around here. For the agency, I heard not too sure. Okay. Thanks for the information. I need help in every area. I feel you. I do too. I feel you. I'm back ready for TikTok shop information. How you doing? I got your friend. I haven't started yet. We were chatting up about agencies and other questions. So really quickly, because you have that 15-day out clause with our agency. So say, for example, you did your research. You're starting off as a live host. You're going live. Agency comes in your room and says, hey, have you heard about XYZ agency? We're part of the Creator Network program. You can say, thank you in the inbox. Thank you. I'll do some research. Let me know where I can get more information about you. And so that's one thing you can do. And then you can go to other lives and just ask about that agency. You can do your research in the home screen, search them and everything. Say you decided you wanted to go with them. You have 15 days to get out of it. So once you commit by putting in their agency code in the Creator Network area, you do have 15 days to say, I don't want to do it anymore. So when you go in there, maybe you do start and you're like, oh, I don't like their training. I don't like the way they do things. You can get out. I tell people, do your research for maybe the first 2 weeks before you decide to commit, because that gives you a little time to discern about other agencies. And then if you do commit, you got another 15 days to decommit. And so that should put you at the 30-day mark. So hopefully between then and signing, you can say, okay, I've done some research. I don't want to be with this agency anymore. I'm going to get out. Now, once you go past that 15 days, you can do a 30-day notice to go out. And that's fine. You can end the relationship. You got to wait 90 days before you can jump to another agency. So that's the key. So that's why I said spend that first 30 days and don't let the 15-day of being with an agency end if you do want to leave. That'll give you a little bit more perspective if you do it that way. How you doing? I see you, Miss Betsy. I thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, Melissa. How you doing, Duquan? I'm back ready for the TikTok shop. I see your friend. I'm gonna start in just a few minutes. Thank you so much, Miss Darlene. I appreciate you. How you doing from Newburgh, New York? Thank you so much, Rebecca. I wonder how much the fees are. You don't pay the fees. TikTok pays them. So you never pay an agency. So don't let an agency say you owe them any money. You don't pay them. They should be backing you with support also. That's the thing. They should be helping you. So you should be okay when it comes to getting support. Yeah, check the case studies, testimonies and reviews. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Hello from FYP. How you doing, TJ? I see your friend. Thank you so much. Yeah, you guys are connecting, so definitely connect. Okay. So I'm gonna PIN Miss B's comment. So she's connecting with Mango May, and she said hello. So I want you all to connect where you're here. Now I tell you, let me say this real quick for my friends. If you don't have words in your bio, okay, those are keywords. Those words are critical because TikTok knows, first of all, on your profile page, who you are and what you're all about. And then when you come in a live room, people can read that. They click your mini profile, they see who you are and what you're about, and they make a decision on if they want to follow you. The profile has to be optimized. So you want to have your nickname, your username, your photo in your bio and content created to optimize your profile. The bio are keywords because TikTok says, okay, let's put this person in the category. Maybe they're part of the finance money area, or maybe they're part of lifestyle or relationships or humor. Whatever it is, TikTok will put that as part of your category. And when people are searching for that type of content or have that type of interest, it'll get pushed to those people. So you want to optimize your profile. That's part of search engine optimization. Those words you have there also are part of that strategy. So you want to put words in your bio. And then you want to, if you come into a live, I say, pay attention to who you're talking to and who you're connecting with. Okay. So that way you're connecting with people who are engagers, people who are wanting to connect, people who want to grow. So you always want to click a person's name and say hello or how are you? Don't say scoop. Don't say follow. Don't say connected. Don't say any of that. You are engaging intentionally. You're saying hello. How you doing? Nice to see you. I see you do this in your bio. That's how you do genuine connections. You want to be intentional about what you're doing. I'm back, uh, trying to connect more. I see you, friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming back, friend. Okay, so this conversation, was there any other questions? You say, yes, ma'am. Was there any other questions before I shift a little bit? And we'll see. We're going to see if I'm probably going to try to go under 6 o'clock. We're going to say maybe 5:45 on this here Saturday afternoon, or evening rather. And so I am here, but maybe I won't stay on forever because I've been known to stay on forever. Thank you all who are on my YouTube channel. Make sure you like and also follow me and comment as subscribers on YouTube. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. What does the red box with the heart next to the blue box mean? Oh, that orange box, that's the daily heart me. So when you click that heart plus, those are the people who came in to click it. And as you come back to someone's live over the course of 7 days, it starts to is tracking how often you come in, and you get some additional points for coming to the live. So people come back to collect their points, claim those points, but also as you are growing in this community, TikTok is giving you additional points and other gifts and stuff that you can give. So you want to make sure you come and collect your points as well. But that's what the orange heart, the orange heart represents the live that you're in. The blue heart represents all the lives you've gone to. Okay. So the people are leveling up. They're getting points for their engagement. So those blue boxes is because you are an engaged viewer. You have coins on your account and you actually click the coins, click the gift box or click the rose or click the wish box up there. You're doing that and you're getting coins. You're giving a gift. TikTok wants you to gift because that is how they get a percentage also. So TikTok gets anywhere between 60 to 80% of the rewards. The live host gets 40 to 20%, 20 to 40%, depending on how long you go live and how many new followers you get. So you want to be intentional about your engagement, okay? From a viewer perspective as well as a live host, okay? So you both are actively engaging. I tell people all the time, when you come into a live, you are coming into a whole relationship. This is a whole relationship. And actually, it's a threesome, okay? It's a threesome between me, you, and TikTok, okay? So, or YouTube in this case. And so I want you to be intentional about your engagement here and how you're letting your viewers, as you become live hosts, how you let them know how to engage as well. And so the daily heart me is important for live hosts because that is also part of how you're monetized. There's a metric that speaks to how many people have come back to your live over the course of that week. So you want people to come back and continue to grow with you and continue to connect with you. Okay, so that's part of how you build community. So as your viewers are coming back each day and supporting you, then you'll see that growth. You'll see your growth from the daily heart me. And then you'll see your growth is covered up right now for the TikTok universe in terms of your league. As a live host, how you're growing in your league. Okay. You said new here, Nadia. Okay, how you doing, friend? You're level 0. You got 1,400 followers, so you're doing good. Pete's Shop, thank you so much. You don't have a blue box, so I'll do blue box real quick for some of my newbies because I see some of y'all. Look at your level up cake. Look at that, level 8. Awesome. Look at you. You're like, I am doing this thing. I'm teaching y'all. I'm teaching you, but you doing all the work. You are in here engaging. I appreciate your friend. And so you want to make sure you are actively engaging and you are connected with people who are engaging. Let me say this real quick. Let me say this because Miss Jen is showing y'all how to engage. Okay. So I'm gonna show you real quick a little sneak code. So if you look at what's happening, top viewers, you get points for your engagement. Look at you, you done got your daily heart me. Miss Basket. You said, you know what, let me go ahead and get my first blue box. Let me just go ahead and do it. What do we get from all the taps? Is it just review count? It is that number up here. It says 18.0K people have tapped the screen. That number is showing support to the room. You get points. You get a point. It's a point for every when you tap. It's not a point for every tap. You get 3 points for every 10 minutes. And so TikTok is giving you points. The taps are being tallied, and they'll give you 3 points every 10 minutes. So it's a way to collect points also. Your lives have been so much information. You're welcome. I appreciate that. This is a great place to be. Yes, it is. I appreciate your tap, 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 everyone. Yes. And so you'll hear people say tap to the confetti. Thank you so much for the daily heartbeat. I only have gone live for my gem rocks, crystals, wanted to become a creator in diamond art. Okay. Jelly, yeah. Definitely continue to do that. Now you say a creator, when you say that, you're saying, and you have, okay, 2,000 followers. Look at that. Okay. Yeah. I would tell you, you might, if you're going to talk about your crystals, I would say put some of that in your bio too. I would probably rework your bio so it just has a little bit more about your live stream topic and your content. So assuming the words that you have there are focused on your content, I can't see your content, but if it's not, you might want to think about how all that works together. I'm buying a tapper after TikTok shop. Yes, I need to get one too. The stashing my crystals. Yes, I will do that. Yes. Yep. So right. Great information. Thank you so much. I appreciate your friend. Okay. So really quickly, I'm going to shift. Yes, there is a device for tapping. It is. It's a tapper. I did say that out loud and I didn't explain it, did I? Train Future's like, wait a minute. There's a device. Yes, it is a device. Yes. Yeah, if you check Amazon or you check TikTok, TikTok Shop has it as well. But yes, I have one. You do? Do you like it? Let me know what you think about it. OMG, yeah. So it's a device. Let me know what you think. Here's a quick cheat code. Let me say this out loud. How to tap? I didn't feel like it worked. Okay, so there's different. Yeah, there's different reviews out there about them. Some people say they're effective. Some people say you got to move it around the screen if you really want it to work well. You got to move it around the screen. So it could be a little glitchy and annoying at times. And then some people said it caused somebody to get fake engagement notice from TikTok. So it was tapping maybe too fierce. And then you got to kind of, I think some of the tappers, you can slow it down a little bit and you can kind of moderate it a little bit. But some people say they love it. Yeah, I've heard all types of reviews on them. So I would say take a look at it and see what's out there. That's why I hadn't jumped on it because I think I heard too much about it. Maybe that's the problem. Sometimes if you just only hear positive thing, you'll just jump on it, instantly. But for me, I've heard like mixed reviews on them. So let's see what happens. Yeah, you'll see what happens. Okay, thank you. And then here's a cheat code real quick. That's what I was going to say. If you start your live and say, not everybody has a second account, but say you had a second account, you could have that second account. You need a second account and a second device. So your second account, maybe it's your business account, maybe it's your other personal account where you talk about something entirely different. People say call them backup accounts. They're not real backup accounts. It should be a different separate account because my second account is focused on my faceless content, positive affirmations, that type of stuff. So say you had a second account and say I wanted to pull up my second account and put it on my tablet as I'm in my live. I could put the tapper on that one as I'm coming live and I have my live on the screen as well. And so you could do that. And that's just another way of having the tapper work for you. I don't do that. I've been thinking about doing it, but I haven't done it because like I said, I heard mixed reviews about, you said strategic. See, I'm all about strategy. But I've heard mixed reviews about it. So that's why I was like, oh, should I do that? Should I not? What does that look like? I was like, that's too much effort. So I didn't fulfill on that one, but I said I was going to go back and get a tapper. I think it's a good concept. I think it's just going to require a little bit of maneuvering so that it's executed well. Thank you so much for the roses, friend. I appreciate you. So just something to think about if you're going to do it. And if you have the two accounts, you can kind of work one account to be part of that ongoing tapping support for you. Thank you so much. How you doing, Richard Sunflower? Appreciate your friend being here. So TikTok shop. Let me share, because a couple of my friends came back for that. Let me know how many are in the room. We're gonna do a poll. I said I was gonna do this earlier at 10, and I didn't do it. We're gonna do a poll. So I said I'm gonna try to start doing a little bit more interaction. This is gonna be a real quick poll. And people who don't have TikTok shop yet, you're gonna be the crying face, tears, like sad face. You don't have TikTok shop. The people who do have it, and I'm trying to gauge how many people in the room don't have it and do have it. So the people who do have it, maybe just got access, trying to get it started, trying to do like, now you have it. Now what? What do you do with it? Let me know. The people who don't have it, they're still looking to get it. Let me know that too, because I do have a couple little tips on how to get it. Now, I've done this. I think the tips on how to get it, I think I've done it twice in the last few days. So that's what I was going to focus on. Now that you have it, now what? But sad face for the ones that don't have it yet. Happy face for the ones that do. So we're going to start the poll. And so with the poll, you just tap the screen. Okay? You just tap the screen of what you have, sad or not. Do you have it or don't? Sad faces that you don't have it. You tap which one that you do have. Missing parts of conversation. The phone is glitching. Is it, Digital Diva? Let me know. Let me know if you. I think you have to actually tap the actual. Somebody tell me the correct way. I think you're tapping the actual icon, and I think it's like a 60-second count that happens. And so there's a lot of people with sad faces in the comments. There's a lot of sad faces in the comments. I have it. Nothing on it. Yes, you have to tap the icon. Yeah, tap the icon. Oh, you guys are funny. Okay, sad faces won. But okay, I did that. So again, I showed you that, guys, that because I wanted to show that it's in more. So when you click more, I'm really not interested in it. You know what, Miss Janet? I'm not either. I guess it's one of those things, and I'll tell you, I have it on this account, and I have it on my Faceless account that's unlimited. So I have it for both, and it's one of those things that I'm like, it's work. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's work. So I tell you, be careful what you ask for, and we're gonna talk through it, because I know some of you are like, oh, I want it, I want to be able to do this, and is one of those things where it is a whole thing. It's a whole project, a whole part-time job, maybe full-time for some people. So I'll explain that more, but I just want you to be aware that once you get it, then the work begins. That's what I tell people. Once you get it, the work begins. And so getting it is one thing. Then keeping it and making sure you stay with it is a whole nother thing. And then monetizing, that's a whole nother thing. So that's what I tell people. I just want you to be aware of how to get it, because there are so many people who are interested in it, and I respect that. And so I want to make sure I support you in that desire to get it. Really quickly, in terms of engagement, I click more, and then there's a poll you can select, and there's trivia questions. I share that now because, again, I want to share different ways to engage your audience. And some people say, oh, I go live and I get no engagement. Oh, I go live and no one's talking. So I want you to be able to connect with your audience and help them understand how to properly engage in your live. And part of that is, the daily heartbeat, like I mentioned before, commenting, tapping the screen, sharing out the live, all that helps to activate the room. So you want people who are in the room that are going to support you. And if you don't get that support, you're just going to have to go ahead. I tell people, go back and look at your recordings, see what you're doing, How are you talking? How are you connecting? Does it feel like the type of support or type of way you're communicating is a way that people will want to support? So that matters too. Just going back to research, like when I look at it, I say, yeah, I sound like I'm saying too much, or I sound like I'm not sounding genuine, or I sound. So just think about that. People are feeling that, they're experiencing that, and so you want to go back and just kind of reframe how you're saying things, and maybe go to some other live rooms and see how they do it. That's in your particular topic. Thank you so much. How do you go back to your lives? The recordings, your lives are recorded. So on the home screen, when you get out your live, it's a screen that pops up that gives you the immediate data. If you click out of that, you're on the live home screen. And on that live home screen, if you scroll down, there's one that says live recordings. Yeah. So that's how you go back and look at it. Today was supposed to be my first day live. Not sure I understood this app enough. What happened? You didn't press it? How you doing? I'm back. How you doing, Miss Darlene? Okay, cool. What you mean, Marilyn? What happened? It was your first day. You didn't do it, or you saying you couldn't go live? You pressed the go live button and it didn't let you go live. I'm assuming because you got to do an age verification. So they make you do a verification first, and then depending on what you do your verification with. I've seen people get immediate live access, so it's like, oh, okay, you're fine, and you go live. Sometimes they want to approve you, so it may be a 24-hour delay. So TikTok Shop, when it started, when I started it, you freaked out or it freaked out? What freaked out? TikTok freaked out, or you? What freaked out? You said it freaked out. When I started, it freaked out, or when I started, it freaked out. You freaked out, I'm assuming. It appears that they want me to be partying, having a good time. They've even made song requests. Oh, on your live? I love it. That's what your guests are asking for. I love it. They're like, okay, you gotta have party Fridays then. You gotta have a party room. Maybe she was in practice mode. Oh, you said me. I freaked out. um, yeah, you don't freak out. Keep going. Don't just do it scared. I'll change my time to morning. Yes, yes. Oh, you must be going super late. Yes. If you go late, 10, 11, then yes, those become party rooms. Callie, thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Leslie. I see your friend. Yeah, Marilyn, really quickly. This live is called Don't Be Afraid, Tips to Go Live. I don't want you to be afraid. I don't want you to be scared. Do it scared. Do it nervous. Talk through it. Just talk. The reality is, and this is what I tell people, the reality is not a lot of people are going to see you live. There may be a few people passing through, but as you're getting used to it, play around with the features in the app and other enhancements. Because that's what I did for my first few lives. I was like, okay, guys, I'm here. I'm just starting my live journey. Come in. And then I'm going to play around with some effects. So somebody, who knows if they were taking screenshots, they got me with a little Santa Claus hat on and the whole background effects and me looking like different weird characters. It's out there somewhere on TikTok. But my point is, I was just having fun. And I just enjoyed playing around with some of the effects. And that's what I did for about 10, 15 minutes straight. Just played around with some of the effects. So I would tell you to do that. And maybe that'll just relax the experience a little bit more, where you're not trying to overthink, like, what should I say? What should I do? Just say, hey, it's my first live. I'm just here to play around and see what's in here. I'm going to touch some buttons. I'll see what I have access to. And then I'm going to play. And I'm just going to be on here 10 minutes. So if you come in and join me. Let me know if there's an effect I should try. And that's it. Don't overthink it. I'm changing my time to morning. Yes. So yeah, definitely change your time in the morning. That's a better crowd. I think so. The morning crowd is really good. They're a little bit more focused and ready to learn. I think that's just where people's energy is in the morning. DJ Lady, thank you so much. Dallas, Texas. I'm on at 10 p.m. Oh, yeah, that's late. TikTok says I should go live between 6 a.m. and 8 p.m. Yes. Is that too early for you? That's too early for me. But is that too early for you? Street Talk. Interesting. Rich Sunflower, what's that? Is that like the nighttime people? The The late night crowd is called Street Talk. I wonder if that's the nickname for it because a sister is nervous. Oh, don't be nervous. You got it. You got it, friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes. Yeah, just do it. Just do it scared. Do it scared. Oh, I have put one guest by mistake playing around. Oh, I put one guest. Oh, you clicked? What you mean? You clicked guest and you accepted some people in your room? You didn't want them playing around? I'm assuming that's what you said. You did. Yeah. And you got to get rid of them too. All my lives, yes, yeah. Don't accept guests. You must have the multi-guest feature at that point. But I'm saying early in your life, you don't get it on the first couple. I think it's like the third life you can start having guests in your room and you can pin them up. And then there's people who come in the room all the time. You guys, y'all don't see it, and I don't talk about it. I hit decline. People try to invite up as a guest and stuff. No, and so try to control your room as much as you can, but yeah, I don't accept those guests. I'm usually up at night, and if anyone needs my support in live, just message me. Oh, I love that, Angela. That's a good one. Yeah, you want to get Angela? Just say, Angela, I'm going live. Come with me, friend. Today, someone invited me into her live as a guest. Did you like it? How did it go for you? Um, how did it go for you? E-Nurse Hub. Let me know if you're still in the room, ma'am. Friend, let me know if you're still here. How you doing, Digital Diva? Thank you so much. Thank you, Cindy Ray. I see you, friend. Thank you so much. How you doing, Angel? I appreciate you. She then asked me to give her room tips on day trading. Oh, nice-ish. Is that okay? I don't know what you think. Was that good? It went well. Okay. I was like, was that good or bad? In my mind, I was like, maybe you weren't supposed to be trying to give tips. It went well. That's good. All right. Laugh out loud. That's legal. Okay. Okay. Yes, I am. Okay. Awesome. Okay, friend. You got TikTok shop. My friend E Nurse Hub. She got TikTok shop. We're gonna cheer for her. That gives practice to co-host. It does. That is a good idea. That does give practice to a co-host. And if you've never been on a live before, so that's exactly what you would do. That's true. I'm happy you put that out there, Rich Osan Sunflower, because yeah, that does give you practice. Yeah. And yes, happy. Yes, sometimes we're nervous, but it gets easier. Day one is not like your day 20. It's not like your day 10. It gets easier. So I don't want y'all to feel like, oh my gosh, it's going to always be this way. It's not. You'll get a lot smoother, comfortable, confident. You'll feel the support. You'll know people are connecting and resonate. They're going to respond back. So you'll feel it. Are there night traders? Oh, just imagine. That might be a question for trading futures. Um, so much support. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So trading futures. What's the answer there? She said yes. Well, I'm assuming. I mean, there's different markets all over the world, so it just depends on where you're at. 23 hours per day. There you go. Yeah. So yeah, you can definitely trade in different markets. Hello. Okay. So really quickly, I love how thank you. I never thought of it until just now. Yep. Yep. Um, TikTok shop. So 3 things I tell people when you get TikTok shop, okay, you gotta fill your showcase. So this is gonna be a real quick TikTok shop conversation. eNurse Hub, did you have a specific question? Let me know where you want me to take this because I don't know if you have a specific question. How can I best support? And then if anybody else in the room has a very specific question, let me know. I'm happy to take the question to TikTok shop there. My people who don't have TikTok shop, let me talk about this on what you do once you have it. And then I'm going to talk about some things you need to do to make sure you are eligible to get it. Okay. And then as an algorithm, look at you for the rose. Thank you so much for being a title gifter. As an algorithm, TikTok, you want to tell TikTok you're interested. I want TikTok shop. I'm interested in getting it. So there is a way you do that. What I tell you though, because I want to make sure your account is in good standing. So that's part of it. But I also want to make sure as you get it, you understand the pilot program versus the unlimited access. Okay. So all that plays into getting TikTok shop. And then what do you do once you get it, once you have access to it? Okay. So, so eNurse Hub, you applied. He said, I need to give some information about my business page. Oh, you got TikTok Shop for Seller. Oh, so that's different. I don't have a seller account. So let me say this. I have never tried to set up the seller account. So you're applying to sell your own products on TikTok Shop for Seller because you have a business account. So let me just put this caveat out here real quick. If you have a business account, TikTok Shop for Seller is different from TikTok Shop affiliate program / creator. Okay. So this is a quick lesson for everybody in the room. Thank you so much, TT. I see your friend. Thank you so much for the support. When it comes to TikTok Shop, if everybody went to their TikTok studio, to their profile, okay, got it. Yeah. If you go to your TikTok studio on that tools page and you see under monetization, one of the options there that is for everybody, I don't know why they do this, is TikTok Shop for Seller. Okay. TikTok Shop for Seller is for people who have their own product that they would like to sell on TikTok. You have to have a business account to do it. Okay. You can't do it under personal. So you won't be able to set up a TikTok Shop seller account as a personal account. You have your business account. So I say this because a lot of people get confused about the whole seller notion. That is not the same as being the TikTok Shop for creator / affiliate, because you're a creator, a content creator, and you are content creators are only on personal accounts. So you're a creator only on a personal account. Creator for TikTok Shop, creator for Creator Rewards Program, creator for Creator Marketplace. You're a creator, content creator, essentially. When you go live, you're live streaming, you're a live host. That's a different terminology. When you go out into your content, you're a creator. On live, you are a host, a live host. So you're wearing two hats, but it depends on where you're at on the platform. But TikTok Shop for Seller, I use this as my show and tell. I don't make candles, but what if I made candles? Dr. Lisa's Candles. I wanted to have my shop, SHOP. That's what's on my profile. It's a shop, and I would have my candles in that shop. I would click TikTok Shop for Seller so I can open up a shop and put my candles in it. So that's what you would do. And you have to fill out a lot of business paperwork and some other stuff to make sure your shop is legitimate, basically. Okay. If you want to be a creator, TikTok Shop for Creator will pop up on your screen. And a quick caveat to that, TikTok Shop for Seller, you can work with creators because you'll see TikTok Shop for Creator pop up on your screen after you're in the shop, after you're a seller. You can work with creators to promote your products, my candles, if I wanted to do that. And they become an affiliate. So creators are affiliates. They're an affiliate for a seller, and they get a commission for every product that they sell. Okay? So that's what you're doing. That's the affiliate program. He said, oh, wow. I do this, and every time I usually get somebody like, oh my goodness, I did not realize that. And then I usually get somebody be like, wait a minute, I click seller. I meant to be the creator. I want to sell other people's products. Yes. How can you tell if you are a creator for TikTok Shop, or are you just saying in general, if you have a personal account? So if you have a personal account, when you're on the profile screen where your face is, there's 3 lines in the top right corner. Click those 3 lines. It's going to take you to a screen that pops up. Click the option that at the bottom, it says settings and privacy. Click that. Then the long list of information pops up. The very first one is account. Click account. If you have a business account, it will say switch to personal. It's like in the middle of that account area. Scroll down, you'll see it. If you have a business account, it says switch to personals. Personals are the creator people. We're the creator people. I'm a creator. I don't have a business account. If you have a personal account and you want to go to the business, it'll say switch to business. So that means if it says switch to business, then that means your account is currently a personal account. You are a creator. Okay. But if it says if it says switch to personal, that means you are a business. You are a seller. That's what you're doing. Okay. So I just want to make sure that that's clear, because a lot of people get that confused and they're like, dang, that's not what I meant to do. So how you doing, Vibe Wellness Woman? How can you tell? So how many followers do you need to have to be a creator? You know what you mean? Your personal, you're talking about for TikTok Shop for creator. How many followers? 1,000 followers for the pilot program, meaning that you have a limitation on how many shoppable videos you can do a week. You only can do 5 a week. 5,000 followers for unlimited. Okay, unlimited. You can do as many shoppable videos as you choose to. Okay, and so it just depends on what you're trying to do. Um, you said eNurse Hub. Let me know. You said wow with a comma. What does that mean? Does that mean that you wanted to be a creator? So let me explain TikTok Shop for a creator. Okay, okay. I have a business account. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. You have a business page. I had a seller account and I hated it. Yeah, I remember that. Yes, TikTok. Yes. So yeah, let me go check. Now she's going to check. Okay. Thank you for the information. You're welcome, friend. So let me say this TikTok shop. I hope everyone's enjoying their Saturday. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. Shoppable. Yeah. So let me explain that. So I said TikTok shop for seller is the person, Dr. Lisa's candles, that whole example there. Um, if you are trying to be a creator, you have to get invited. So the TikTok shop for creator, if you look right now and you're not invited, you don't see that on your screen. So you will go to TikTok Studio where your profile is, and you'll see TikTok Studio. Click that. It'll take you to tools under monetization. You may see TikTok shop for seller. That's not the right one if you don't have your own product you're trying to sell and you're not a business account. Okay, so that's the first thing. The other thing is you don't see TikTok Shop for Creator because you haven't gotten accepted and invited into it yet. Once you get invited, it pops up there for you. It'll be right there under monetization. And so if you are a creator slash affiliate, that means that you are an affiliate for a seller. You're promoting their product, whether it's Dr. Lisa's candles, XYZ's lipstick, somebody's, this is the first thing I picked up, somebody's web camera, whatever it is, you are their affiliate. So you get an affiliate link. So you're on an affiliate program and you have a showcase. So everybody who has a showcase on their profile are part of the TikTok shop creator slash affiliate program. Okay. So that's what that's about. So people who have that showcase on their page, that's what they're doing. Yay, level 515 team. Yes, you do it. Look at you. You are growing. Congratulations, friend. Congratulations. You are growing. Um, thank you so much, friends. Okay. And so when it comes to TikTok shop, people will want to get TikTok shop and they're trying to figure out um, how, if they're in the pilot program, so you get 5 shoppable videos a week. I tell people that's just a way for TikTok to make sure you're doing good quality content and you know how to do shoppable videos. Those videos, that shoppable content is where you see the little shopping cart on it and someone did a video and they're promoting a product. And that when you click that link, that's their affiliate link and you get a commission. Okay. So that's what's happening. You're getting a commission. There was a lot of, when I did my poll earlier, there was a lot of sad faces. So how many, and so eNurse Hub, because you have a seller account currently, I can't really advise too much on the seller account in terms of setting that up. I hear it's a little bit of, it's a challenge to make sure you have everything approved in the way that you want to, that TikTok wants so you can sell your products. Thank you so much. I see your friend with the sub stickers. And so let me know if you have any other questions that maybe I can answer. But when it comes to the seller side, I don't have a seller account. I never set up one. So I can't really speak to all the ins and outs of it. I will say this, if you didn't want to be a seller, if that's not what your intent was, you can close the shop. You can close it. And there's like a 30-day wait period. And then you can switch your current account to personal. You got to close the TikTok shop seller first. Then you can switch to personal, and then you can start with the same followers and start over. You can start with that account. That's one way. The other way is to open up a brand new account and start fresh. you keep your current account and then you start a new one. So those are like really your two options, depending on what you're trying to do and what you can gain and lose by starting over. Yes, it took me 3 months to get approved. Okay, there we go. Marilyn said, Marilyn, the CEO, took you 3 months to get approved. Yeah, I heard it's not a quick process. And, once people are in it, they're kind of disillusioned and underwhelmed by, the music. You don't get as much music options. The creativity isn't there. But the reality is you're not a creator. The creativity comes from the creator side. And you're really there to focus on selling your product, promoting your business, and making sure that you get sales, because TikTok wants you to focus on that so that you can, so that they can get their commission off your products too. So that's what it's all about. Hello, I see you. Can you be both on the same account? No. You got your blue box too. Look at you, Frida. You did a lot today. He's like, I did a whole lot. Level 1, look at you. No, you can't. You can't be an affiliate and a seller. You can't do both. You got to be one or the other. And you can't be a personal with a seller account. You got to be seller with a business. Sellers and business are together. Creators and personal are together. So you can't do both. How much longer will you be on? By Wellness Woman, how much? You say how much longer you need me? You say how much longer you gonna be on? I'll probably be on. I'm not gonna stay on long. I'm probably gonna stay on for maybe another 20 minutes. That's my intent. We'll see how the questions get to questioning, but I'll do to about 6 o'clock. I send my store to Instagram. Okay, you send your store to Instagram. What does that mean? You have a store on Instagram. You said, what happened? I want to go on after you. That is why I asked. Oh, okay. Okay, awesome. You're gonna go 20 minutes, six. Yeah, that's probably good for me. I actually have I have a couple projects I need to do. So how you doing? Yes, Michelle Crochets. I got to do my commercial in 1 second. Let me catch up on some comments and I'm gonna do my YouTube commercial. How can you close the seller account? I don't know the exact steps, my friend, Auntie Sonia. There's a couple people in here who just closed it recently. I won't call out any names, but with that, I think once you go to the TikTok Shop seller, I believe there's a whole nother app or platform that you may even have to download, like the seller page. But I believe once you go to TikTok Shop seller on the monetization screen, 3 lines in the corner should get you close to knowing how to close your shop. So that may be part of the process. If you click there, that should get you close to knowing what exactly you need to do. E-Nurse Hub, you said you're going to close it. I missed it. Hold on. I might have missed your comment. I think you were saying I would close that account. Oh, okay. So you're going to close it. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know you had opened up a business one, a seller account. So yeah, you can close it. So let me know if there's any other questions about that. Yes, that is great. Sorry, I set my TT to Instagram. Okay. TikTok to Instagram. Yeah, let me know what you did. I'm sorry, I missed something. Okay, so thank you so much. Yes. Okay. So really quickly, let me do my commercial. Say yes. Awesome. Let me do my commercial because I am co-streaming. I say this all the time because I want you guys to take heed to some of the things I'm doing because I want you to be able to level up. So there's no reason you can't do it, and I'm doing it messy. It is not perfect. There are things that I need to fix in this process, but I'm making sure I'm getting support and training. So one of the people that's training me is Michelle Crochets. She is my moderator on YouTube. And so I'm on YouTube now. I'm going to flip my camera just so you guys can see in the chat. So I'm co-streaming. I'm doing this. At the end of the day, move that sticker down. At the end of the day, I'm on here. I'm just using a webcam. You see the webcam up there? And my light. I'm on here. And I'm co-streaming at the same time. I'm live on YouTube, on my laptop, in the chat, and my friends who are in the room. I appreciate you guys joining. Make sure you like the live. Make sure you share the live. Make sure you subscribe. And if you subscribe to my channel and go to one of my shorts, because I do get a notification, I will put a comment there on one of my shorts, like it. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And I will go to your page and do the same for you. So that's what we're doing. We're in our growth season. And yes, Michelle, she will do the same for you as well. So if you come in, yes, Michelle Crochets, if you come in and connect with her, she is awesome when it comes to the YouTube playground. He said yes. She is amazing on the YouTube playground. She understands this algorithm and what happens over here. And I'll say this, YouTube is a search engine essentially. So you got to be cognizant of what type of channels you're creating, what title you use, what hashtags, what descriptions, what tags, keywords, all that matters in terms of YouTube. And YouTube, I say it's a long game, because you're not just coming over here getting a whole bunch of subscribers. Subscribers over here are the same as followers on TikTok. So you're not just going to get a whole bunch of subscribers and then all of a sudden, you are at 1,000 subscribers, and you got to also pay attention to watch hours. So 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, you get monetized at the highest level, where you can now start getting, not the highest level, but you get monetized where you can start getting ad revenue. Okay. So a lot of this is part of a strategy. It's a long game strategy, but you got to be in it and doing it. Okay. So if you could start with your YouTube, I would encourage you to do that. Okay. So yes, Michelle Crochet, she is the person to connect with. She is on both YouTube and TikTok. And so you can have, get connected with her as well. Okay. Thank you, friends. I see you. Say yes. I see your friends. Moni, I appreciate you being here. So I tell people that because I want you all to be intentional about what you're doing. Okay. There's no reason you can't grow. There's no reason why you can't improve. This is the time to do it. And you can do two things at the same time. I'll tell you this. I should have been doing this over a month ago, actually, because I had live stream access. You get it at 50 subscribers for YouTube. So 50 subscribers is what you need. And then you can go live. And so I got it like early March, and I didn't do anything with it. So I started really like the second week of April. So I'm telling you, if you can, start doing it, start growing. Yes, Michelle, you said if you need help growing your channel, head over to my channel and watch one of my shorts. Okay, comment and subscribe to me so I can connect with you. There you go. That's it. That's what she wants you to do. So make sure you look at one of her shorts, comment and subscribe, and she will connect with you as well. Does Yes Michelle Crochet go live on TikTok about YouTube? You know what? She has gone. The answer is soon. Well, I say soon. We've been talking about it. I've been telling her about TikTok, and she's been helping me with YouTube. But the thing is, she goes live. She just did a live on Wednesday where she was demystifying YouTube. Now she is going to come over to the so she has a video on that too. So if you go and look at her long stream content, you'll see where she did a video most recently about that demystifying. So she came in the room. How you doing? Yes, Michelle. She came over. And then when it comes to TikTok, she's starting to live. She's trying to integrate a schedule. So she's trying to work through that. And in her live stream, Michelle, I don't know if you heard the question. The question was, do you go and do TikTok lives about YouTube? And so she was wondering if you did that over here. I think that's a good idea. I think you should, but it's up to you. But I think that's not a bad idea. Does she charge? No, she gives you tips. That's it. We all about growing. Now I don't know if I don't think so. I'm not gonna speak for her. Not yet. The goal is she said not yet. Her goal is to get to the point where she charged. So yes, she said she getting there. She gonna get there. So you might want to get her now. Get her while the getting's good. Let's live stream on TikTok tomorrow at the same time of my live. Look at that. Look at that. Going for it. Look here, friend. Look here. Because I know Bob Wellness. I don't know how many subscribers. I have to go look at your subscribers, but I know you have well over 50. You probably just need to get your watch hours up. Are you monetized on YouTube yet? Let me know if you're monetized there. Because yeah, you are doing the thing. Yeah, you said just updated your bio. Let me see, Jelly. Look at you. Jelly, look at you. Okay, look at you, Jelly Jam. Jelly Jam, you did a whole lot in those 10 minutes. Look at your friend. He was like, I got this. You ain't gonna tell me once, but once I'm gonna do it. Thank you so much. I see you with the stickers. Look at you. I'm back, swiped away. Yes, I have. Okay, yes. You are close to the 1,000. And obviously you got to look at your analytics to see what your watch hours are, but still, you can do it. You said, yes, Michelle. She said her schedule's tight. She when it comes to, I think, the streaming. Yes, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. He said, I need 10 more people on YT. Dorothy Baskin. Okay, look at you. 10 more people to get to, tell me what, 10 more people to get to 1,000? You're almost at 1,000 subscribers over there? Okay. So that's the thing about it, guys. You guys see what I'm doing. I just, you go live and connect. And all of you who are coming over to my YouTube, make sure you put a comment. Make sure you go to one of my shorts so you can comment there, because the shorts, I get notifications. So that's a great way for me to quickly go to my notifications, see who put a comment, go to your page, comment your page, like, subscribe. So like I said, this is our growth season. There's no reason why we got to sit back and wait. We said I need 197 more subscribers. Again, Vibe Wellness. You when you do your live co-stream, so you have the content. So the beauty of what I'm doing with this live is available for you to go back and watch. Just go to the playlist that talk about monetization and TikTok. There's a playlist just for that. All of these are a link to that playlist. So if I say something in this live, you're like, I want to go back and listen to see what she said about TikTok Shop. She was talking about TikTok Shop for seller. I don't know if I want to change. I don't know what I'm doing. She told me something. Now you can go back and look at my recordings, because I've been having people ask for that for months now. Like, do you record this? Well, TikTok records it, but it would take me an extra step to then take this, download it, edit, do whatever I'm do, and then put it out here for you. Or now, because I'm doing this live, I just hit that I wanted to go to this playlist. And so it's available to you. So definitely do it, so you have all of this information. Thank you so much for being a subscriber, friend. I see you. Thank you so much. I see you, Miss Marilyn, the CEO. You say, I got to keep up with this lady. You said, I'm doing too much, huh? You're like, I need to do what she's doing. She's doing entirely too much. What are good range or watch time for people that come into your live? Oh gosh, it depends. It goes up and down. So that's why I have, yes, Michelle. So she kind of puts things in perspective. I've been doing my own research as well, and some different YouTubers, and I also have UBC. They have a whole module on YouTube as well. I've used that, and so with this, I know when you go live, people don't stay with you the whole time. And yes, Michelle, if I understood, I'm going to say this again today. If I understood correctly, the watch hours for live stream only counts when they are a subscriber. So if they're just a looky-loo and they just watching, I don't think I get watch hour count for that. I think the subscribers I do, but not for the people who are just kind of popping in and popping out. So that's one thing. But I will say this, and this is a little tea for y'all. Okay. My family in the night, I make them watch my videos. My videos are just playing on my playlist. Just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. So that's a little strategic strategy there. So so things like that you just do so that you can hopefully get a few hours here and there. It's not perfect, but it's something. Okay. But again, YouTube is a long game. It's not something where you're just gonna go in and monetize. TikTok, you can do that. TikTok, you can get to monetize it pretty quickly in different ways. Okay. And you just got to make sure you are staying up when it comes to TikTok too, because there's some things you want to do and grow and commit. And there's some things you do here from a live perspective and then even beyond, because I talk about that in my 10, where you're monetizing above and beyond the percentage you got to get to TikTok. So you can have your own services and products and stuff that you're offering. But YouTube, you got to be in it for the long game. You could monetize if people are clicking your link in your bio, they're watching your content, they want to learn and grow from you. That's evergreen content. That's what that's called, where it's out there forever. as long as you keep it out there. And so there's a long strategy when it comes to YouTube. If you're really thinking about, okay, what are some things I can be doing right now that will set me up for the future? Okay. I checked and I was invited to the TikTok Creators Program. Look at you. Congratulations, friend. Oh, wow. That's good. That's because you're engaged in that blue box. I tell people that all the time. That blue box, it makes the difference. Okay. Okay. So I will go on live while doing TikTok. That's simple, right? Yeah. Yeah. You could. I'm on my laptop. I'm streaming. I have a webcam. I'm not using a laptop camera, but I have a webcam that I'm using. Yeah. So how can we go see it? Go see my live right now. It's Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income. I should have said that like 20 times by now. Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income is my page. Yes, Michelle Crochets is her page. Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income, same name, same name. Launch Your Income is the handler. So if you want to use that. I met Anika in my live today. Thanks, Dr. Lisa. Look at you. Yes, yes. I appreciate you, friends. That's it. Look at you with your 1,300 followers. You know, you still have no bio digital. Now you got homework. I just started my basic subscribe on TikTok. Look at you, friend. There you go. Gotta go, Dr. Lisa. Thank you so much, Miss Shanna. I see you, friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the support. Love the tips. That's it. You just put it out there in the universe and it comes back, guys. I tell you, if nothing else, it comes back. People support you when you support them. That's it. That's the universe. That's how it does. If you are out there supporting people, you do it with the right intentions, you'll get the support back. That's it. You don't have to gatekeep. You don't have to do all the extra stuff. Now I'll say this stuff y'all don't ask me. And when y'all do ask me, I'm like, oh, I need to talk about that. I need to say that. Or there's things that people ask me later in a one-on-one. I'm like, okay, here's a little bit more details. Because all the stuff, I can't share every specific thing because the situation doesn't allow for that. But when you have the right mentorship and coaching, you get that. You'll be able to get that. So I'm just helping you guys understand, like, how do you get started? How do you do this? But then it's up to you to keep going. Yeah, it's up to you to just keep going. Happy Saturday. I appreciate you. I'm catching up on stuff. How's everyone doing? Thank you so much, Marita. Thank you so much for being here. How you doing, Lynn? Thank you so much for being here. Happy Saturday. My favorite treasure. How you doing, friend? Can AI help with your bio? Yes. Yes, that is exactly what you should use. Okay, so let's see. I got a few minutes. I am learning so much your room. Thank you, Dr. Lisa. You're welcome, friend. AI can help you. I'm going to give you a quick, because I'm not going to do it all today, but because I did it yesterday. ChatGPT. Ask ChatGPT. What I do is offer a prompt that says brainstorm my niche, for my live stream and topics for my live stream, niche and topic for my live streams, and include keywords and help identify my target audience. Essentially, that's what you're asking. By what's the demographic of my target audience, what's the psychographics, and what's the pain points. And then I put in all the stuff about me. Like, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I put all these details. So that's the first prompt. That was a real rough draft of the first prompt, but essentially that was the essence of it. The second prompt, I say, okay, tell me about my live stream. What's my 30-minute outline for it, as well as an intro speech for it. And again, keywords. Those words matter because TikTok sees and hears what you're saying. Okay, so words matter, and people tapping and typing and your title, all the things you write, keywords, they matter. So I that's the second prompt. I do have some other prompts, but there's another prompt you can use based on your niche, based on your topic, based on things that you're going to do in those first three prompts. You can say, now write me a bio, an 80-character bio for my TikTok profile. And I usually tell you to give me 3 examples because I don't like one. I like to see multiple. I like multiple choice. And so with that, you can get it to give you a bio. So you could just go in and say, write me an 80-character bio, because it's 80 characters that you can use. an 80-character bio for my TikTok profile based on me being XYZ, some of the different characteristics about you, and see what it comes back with. So you can simply write that. And so you can include all of the different things you think you want to write about and talk about, all that. Put in some specific things that you want to share. And then showing my age, forgot about AI. Yes, yes. That's what I mainly talk about is AI. I use AI. If somebody is telling you not to use AI, you might want to be aware of that person. That person is out of touch, don't know about the AI, haven't used it. I was talking to my almost 20-year-old, and she was giving me a rundown of some of the things she's been doing lately. Because y'all know I'm busy. I'm busy here. And I think she realized, she's like, "Mommy, wait a minute. You were sweating me all the time. Now you don't even sweat me." And now I got to call and give you updates because you were sweating me so much I didn't have to call. But because of that, she was giving me updates on what she was doing. And that's it, your nurse practitioner notes. Yes. I was telling her, she was saying how she had gotten elected for a student organization to be on their exec board. And she is two different clubs. So both clubs, she has two different things. One is like an event planning chairperson that she's doing, and another one is that she's the club's secretary. So she's doing the secretary role. And so those two things she's doing. And the event planning thing, I said, well, she said, I'm trying to think of some creative events and stuff to do. She said, I'm gonna have to think about some things. And I said, well, ask Chat. Why? I said, I normally would help you with that, but go ahead and ask Chat. Why not? See what it says, see what it comes back with. She's like, okay, I guess I should be doing it. I said, yeah. Ain't no point in sitting up here racking your brain trying to figure out some activities for a club. I said, you got too much other stuff to do. Go ahead and ask it. And so that's what I would tell you. Just ask the AI. Use the AI as much as possible for coming up with things for every facet of your life. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it, friends. Hello, friends. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you being here. We make sure you like the live. Make sure you subscribe as well. And if you don't mind, going to one of my YouTube shorts and putting in a comment, like, and subscribe. And I will do the same for you as well. So I appreciate you. And make sure you connect with Yes Michelle Crochet. She's in the chat. She's the moderator. Definitely connect with her to support you in your YouTube growth as well. And go to her channel and visit a short and comment and subscribe. And she'll do the same. All right, friends. So let me do this. Is there any other questions? Because typically what I do at the end of my live is, do you use a specific AI app? Kimberly, you know what? I like Chat. Chat is my go-to. I like the chattiness of Chat. Chat can be really chatty. I like that. When I want something a little bit more formal, professional, succinct, and concise, I go to Gemini. So those are the two I mainly go back and forth between. Between the two of them, those are the ones I mainly use. Insta even has one. Oh yeah, all of here. TikTok has one. The TikTok AI tool, they do have it for shoppable videos. Just real quick for my TikTok shop people, they do have it for that, so you could use it to come up with your script for your shoppable video. So I would say do that. Canva, I use Canva a lot too. Canva has an AI. I've used their AI, but honestly, I'm so used to going to Chat. I let Chat come up with my verbiage first, and I have it there because I log in, and then I'll use whatever Chat tells me and add it to Canva and stuff like that. So I've done a lot of them before. I've used both of them, but mainly Chat. Chat is my go-to because, again, I have an account that I'm logged into. Really quickly, UBC. I'll mention it really quickly just because I know I'm going to show my stand store, but they just they started a UBC bot that is connected to Chat. So they have a UBC bot. I used it and I like it. So I'm just saying, there's every facet of what you're doing now. Everything has a bot now or some kind of AI connection. So I would say get used to using it. It will be such a time saver. In times when you're thinking like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to start. I don't know what to do. Go to the AI and ask. That's it. Just go ask. Now, some of the content, sometimes the response is like not totally accurate. Things change, things can be outdated. But I would say get used to brainstorming, get used to helping it write content for you, get used to coming up with different options for you. Every time I tell it to write me something, I say, give me 3 examples. Give me 5 examples. If I want a lot of stuff, I say, give me 20, 10. And then that way I'm just going back, copying and pasting, just making sure. So that's how I operate. I've gotten used to that. It's such an efficient way of operating, which is, it has its pros and cons about what the future will look like, but it is an efficient way of operating. So I would say definitely do it. Get used to it. Don't overthink things now. This is the time to just do. And you can just be here. You said me too. Digitally yours truly. Yeah. Yeah. This is your time where you can actually do things at a higher level in a way that you never imagined, just because you just come here and you connect with people and you're able to offer solutions. So that's what I talk a lot about that. My 10 o'clock is my 4 o'clock. I know there's people who are like still trying to figure out, should they go live? And, the live experience has been, not as what they expected. Do you have to download chat? Do you have to? I go on the web based. I don't have an app. I don't use an app. I just go on the website. I think there is an app though. That's funny because I honestly don't know the answer to that, if there is an app, because I just go on the website. And there's sometimes, depending on what the topic is, for here, I never log in. So, because I'm talking to you all and I just never log in, but other places I do. Where is the TikTok AI for TikTok Shop? That's where the AI is. TikTok Shop in particular. So if you have TikTok Shop for Creator, when you get ready, you said there is an app. There is an app for chat. Okay, that's good. Because like I said, I don't even have the app logged in on my phone. I probably should. Now that I say it out loud, that would be easier to do. I just have it. It's so used to going to my browser, and I just pull it up because it's just bookmarked there. Yes, you guys said there is app. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that tells you how I've been using it. I've had the browser, so I haven't stopped to download the app. I should. Now that I should say that, I really should then. It just seems like I guess it would be fine. I'm about to say it's another step, but no, I'm so used to doing it one way. I can go do another way too. That's totally fine. Okay, friends, let me do this real quick. I am going to show you all my, I usually walk through my stand store because I want you to grab whatever's in there that you need, particularly my people who are nervous, shy, scared, my overthinkers. I want you to grab the overthinking guide. If I'm talking to you, you won't be able to sleep after getting the app. Maybe I shouldn't get the app. I'll be up there asking questions constantly. Yeah, the browser might be a better way to operate because I can just swipe off a little quicker. Well, we'll see. Thank you for that. Thank you for the warning. The overthinking, I'm gonna tell you to grab that. If you're my people who are nervous and you're trying to figure this thing out, I don't want you to overthink it. I just gave you some tips on how to make life easier when it comes to writing your bio, when it comes to making sure you are speaking to your audience, knowing who your target audience is. There's a lot you can do, so there's no reason to get nervous, shy, scared. Just do it scared. So that's the goal. Do it scared. Okay. If you click my profile here, my mini profile will pop up. When you click my photo, my mini profile will pop up. If you click my profile again, it's going to take you to my larger profile. And I'm going to click to my larger profile for you. And what I'm doing is clicking the more button, and I am my camera. And so you guys can see my camera is flipped now, and it's going to log into a second. Hold on. Click here. Okay. And so you can see me real time, and then I'm clicking my stand store link that's here. So I'm clicking my stand, and then in my stand, we're going to walk through this really quickly, and this is going to be a real quick walk. And so anybody who is here, if you want to grab anything, you're more than welcome when it comes to what's in there. I can change that price. I keep forgetting to do that before my meeting, before this 4 o'clock. I got to do better. But with that being said, the free UBC tells you all about UBC. UBC is the course I was talking about earlier. It has over 40 hours of content, multiple modules. You can grab that if you're interested. UBC is a lot. It's not as expensive. It's $4.99, but it's also, the reality is that it's a lot of content and information. So it's up to you to use it. I tell people the perk is that you could resell it. It's a 85% commission. I'm an affiliate for it, so that's their affiliate program. So you can use that as a way to learn about digital marketing and understanding that how the different facets of digital marketing, whether it's affiliate marketing, brand deals, social media such as YouTube, Instagram. They love Instagram. Uh, TikTok live streaming. They have all of that in here. So you really ultimately are trying to connect your brand, develop a brand that's going to resonate with your target audience. So UBC is awesome, but like I said, it's not for everybody. Because of that, I bought UBC from somebody that I never heard from her again. So I created an Instagram group chat just for my UBC people. And so that way I'm able to support you and give you additional tips and strategies. And then there is the starter kit. This is what I call my launch and earn blueprint. So my people who are nervous and shy and scared, this is where you now get an introduction to digital marketing. So there are many courses that you can take advantage of. And so with those mini courses, you essentially are learning how to brand yourself in this digital marketing space, but also how to leverage resources like Canva in particular. And Canva is awesome. It has so many tools in there, but Canva is something that you can leverage for designing your logo, your products, whether it's a ebook, a journal, checklist, whatever you have, you can use it. Whole website if you wanted to. And so that's in there. So you'll get that, and you also get access to me, as well as a different Instagram group chat that you can get connected with. I currently have, I think it's over 140 women, or people, I shouldn't say women, it's men and women that are in that group chat. And so you can get access to that and support from the group. So really good community. I love the way it's growing. The other two things that are in here is my checklist. And that is a 3-page checklist that you can get. I told you what to do before you're live, during your live, and after you're live. A lot of people tell me how to get started. That's where you want to start. You want to know what you should be doing to get your live activated. And then, thank you so much. And then what you should be doing also to connect with your audience and your community after your live. So that's what's in that checklist. And then my people who don't know how to use AI. This is the 6-step guide to ChatGPT, in particular with creating your live stream. So when you think about your niche, what topic you're going to have, as well as the keywords for your target audience, who's your target audience. So you're going to get all that information, developing a script for yourself. How do you talk about introduce yourself to your community? How do you get started? So all that is in there for you. Okay. And then those who are nervous or not nervous, the nervous is the free product, but those who need more support or a different type of support, you can schedule a one-on-one. So say you don't need any of the stuff I talked about, but you want to talk about your specific business strategy, we can do a 2-for-1 meeting where we meet initially, we talk through what's going on, and then I want to do a follow-up meeting, accountability discussion, so I can support you on the back end as well. Okay, so that's there for you. And then these are my people who are nervous. So if you're trying to figure out how to get started, you can download this free From Overthinking to Action guide. So this is here for you to help you with your mindset. I don't want you to be nervous or scared. I want you to change your mindset. I want you to take action. I want you to set your goals. Okay? All right, my good friends. I appreciate you all so much. I am gonna get ready to jump off. Let me know if there's any last minute questions. I appreciate all the support in both places, both YouTube as well as TikTok. You guys have been awesome today. I appreciate you both. Make sure you guys are connecting with Yes Michelle Crochet. She's the moderator. Thank you. Okay, appreciate you, Trading Futures. So grateful. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let me know if you have any questions, friend. Thank you so much as well. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. That's my 10 a.m. I go twice a day. You guys see me. I am here in these streets. I'm doing all I can do to make sure I am supporting you all. Okay? But let me know if there's any specific questions before I leave. Yes, Michelle. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you all. And like I said, okay, I was looking at TikTok. Make sure I was looking at my analytics real quick. But yeah, let me know if there's any other specific questions. You guys are so welcome. You guys enjoy your Saturday. I will see you tomorrow morning. And again, let me know if you have any questions. You can feel free to DM me. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye bye. Oh, make sure really quickly. Do you need to claim some points before I leave? Some of y'all left. Claim your points if you need them real quick. All right. All right. All right, everybody. Thank you so much, YouTube. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to have a great day. We'll pop in and but can't stay tomorrow. Okay, no problem. I appreciate you, friend. I appreciate all the support. And make sure you if you guys haven't done so far, make sure you go to one of our shorts. Yes, Michelle Crochet's short or my short. Put a comment, like it, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe so we can grow your channel as well, because I want you all to grow as well. So make sure you put comments there, and so that we can go back, see those comments, and then follow your channels as well. Okay? All right. Take care. Bye-bye.